Hi Capricorn, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to your love read. Capricorn, let's see how you're feeling now, how your person is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And of course, Capricorn, these are general collective readings, will not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. A warm welcome back to all my subscribers. Welcome in newcomers. Do join us, subscribe to the channel. Become part of us. What's happening to my words? Are you guys not talking to each other? Am I fumbling over my words? Capricorn? Okay. Become part of us and join the channel, Capricorn, if you're new. And newcomers, I'm setting down 2 sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, your mutual energies, etc. If this is your reading, Capricorn, you'll know which side you resonate best with, right? For me, this is person A, this is person B. Yeah, see, I said you guys are not talking to each other, see? Somebody is feeling very, very ungrounded. They don't know how to make this work because there's no communication. Okay, so yes, 5 of Swords in reverse, bottom of my deck. My words are just not coming out, Capricorn. I think that's something to do with your reading. I was going perfectly fine till now. Somebody feels all the mind games they played, eventually they became the loser. Okay, so let's start your reading. Let me take a look at the cards. I do feel that one person is not confused anymore. They don't want any other options. They see their person as the queen above all queens, their empress. The other person feels, really, is this my soulmate? Why would they create such bad memories with me then? Maybe it's time for me to turn my back on them. Person B is feeling disrespected. They feel they got nothing. And there's just bad memories now which are being, in their head now about this connection. Person A is saying, no, you are the one. You are my empress. I choose you. Okay, that's in your feelings. Of course, I'm going to clarify these cards here, Capricorn. Let's start with your dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other, what that would be, and then I'll clarify these cards. Capricorn and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Capricorn and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Capricorn and their person. All right, let's take a few more Capricorn from another deck. And if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is in the description box below. You can reach me there. Capricorn and their person spirit. Capricorn and their person. Capricorn and their person. Okay, just a few more Capricorn from a third deck as well. Capricorn and their person. Capricorn and their person spirit. All right, that was a bit too many here. 1 second, I'm going to put these back and shuffle this again. Capricorn and their person. Okay, good to go. Let's start your reading. The first card here says, I struggle with revealing my true feelings and emotions. This is not the way I wanted things to end. I wish I could go back in time. I miss you more now that we are apart. I still feel your presence, your energy around me. Life hasn't been too nice to me, and I took that out on you. I must admit that I'm longing for your touch and your warm embrace. Deliver me from temptation. I'm scared you will not accept me now. I know I failed you and I let you down, big time. There is no good reason for the way I acted. I wish I can apologize. Yeah, somebody was playing mind games and now they feel like, yeah, why was I playing all those mind games? Feeling like they lost now instead. I've told my friends about you. Secretly doing things behind your back. My past of how I was raised affects how I act now in life. I feel so alone. Why did you abandon me? The way we are so in sync scares the hell out of me. I'm terrified. I keep reading our old text messages. I want you to trust me. Trust that I will know the right time to take things to another level. You make me feel things I've never felt before. Sometimes I wish I had never even met you. I hope I haven't lost you. I've been dreaming of you. I see why everything happened the way that it did. Okay, Capricorn, these were some of your messages. If these were resonating, let's start your reading. Of course, with an angel blessing card. Let's see what my angels have for you today as a blessing, guidance, advice, or a message for Capricorn. Learning experience. So you guys both had to teach each other a very important lesson. This card usually comes out if it's a very strong soulmate connection, a bond. Yes, it is a soulmate connection with the Six of Cups here. But I guess you guys had to trigger each other to be the best versions of your life, of yourselves. So, well, when the lesson is learnt, things can change. Okay, so Spirit, let's start the reading. I'm going to start, of course, with person A's energy. Let's see how person A is feeling. Then we'll move on to the other side and newcomers. I'm just picking up on two soul energies here. For me, it's not like the man is here and the woman is here, or Capricorn, you're good and, the other person is bad. No. I could be picking up on the same sex couple, so gender doesn't even come into play, right? So, if this is your reading, you'll immediately pick up, oh, person A sounds like me or person B is me. For me, this is just two soul energies, how they are feeling about each other and what is the most likely action they will take towards each other. Okay, let's begin. Person A, you have the Seven of Cups in reverse. What's that? Seven of Cups in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse. Person A has chosen this Empress, but feels that this Empress has now chosen to block them. It's almost like, yeah, I know the choice I want. I want this Empress. This is my person. This is the queen above all queens. This is the person I want to have a future with. But they feel that their person has also made a choice to block them. They feel that person doesn't want to grow with them, doesn't want a future with them. Why do you feel that way, person A? Why do you feel that your person doesn't want to be your Empress, even though you want them to be, the one that you have a future with? Person A says, because I never leveled up, Omkaratarot. I behaved like a king of pentacles in reverse. I never stepped up. I never offered them any commitment. I've created some very, very bad memories in this connection because of my stubbornness or my lack of, stepping up and doing the right thing. Maybe at that point, person A was more, in their 3D kind of situation where they were either busy with other things or they just wanted to stay single. Maybe they were juggling the other person. Maybe they had another option. I don't know. But this person wasn't in there. How do you say it? They weren't elevated to realizing that this is their soulmate. They were so busy in their material world or just wanting to be single and do what they wanted to. Maybe they had a lot on their plate. Now they are worried that this Empress, who they now recognize to be their Empress, doesn't love them anymore. I think this person has now realized what this connection is all about. But now the worry is that the other person has given up on them or doesn't love them anymore. has probably given up or released this connection. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Pentacles, yeah. Person A feels, I know person B will not be waiting around for me. Yes, they were waiting, I know. And that time I was, single and footloose and chasing my own dreams and, making them feel I wasn't interested in having a balanced connection. I'm sure they're not hung up on me anymore. They've escaped or they've gotten unstuck from this waiting period that I kept them in, and they've released me. That's what person A is feeling. So, person A, tell me, how do you see the connection now? How do you feel about person B? How do you see this connection now? Person A says, hello Omkaratarot, I don't know how to make this work anymore. I don't know. Maybe they are realizing that they never put in the work in the past. Person A says, I never put in the work in the past, Omkaratarot. Now I want to make it work, but the way I've behaved in the past, very narcissistic, never opening up my emotions, never revealing, my soft side, maybe hurting with my words. I've hurt this Empress many times, or just been cruel or mean to them. I don't know how to make it work. I want to work it out, but now I don't know. I don't know what work to put in to make this right again, because, the point is my person stopped talking to me. There's lack of communication between the two of us. I mean, lack of real communication where two people who love each other talk to each other, and that's not happening. 8 of Wands in reverse. 8 of Wands in reverse. It's almost like person A is feeling that they deserve it. They deserve that, the predicament that they are in. They feel blocked now. They feel that person doesn't want to have any forward movement with them. They're not talking to them. They think about messaging many times. Person A does think about messaging person B many times, but then they feel stuck, wanting to make things right, but feeling blocked. Yeah, feeling there's too much stagnation, which has already happened in this connection. Right? So, well, you'll have to take some action. If you know that you were the one who was not ready at that point, and you've hurt your person, but this card I'm going to open later for you. This is your action card, person A. Let's move on to the other side first and then see in actuality how person B is really feeling. So person B, you tell me, you see this connection now as the 6 of Cups in reverse. You feel too many bad memories have been created, or you don't believe in this connection anymore. Yeah, person B says there was too much conflict, Omkaratarot. I got tired of the arguments and the fights and the competition and, me having to fight for them all the time. I'm just done. I'm so exhausted. I'm tired. I don't want to be part of a connection which is, full of conflict. Too many bad memories have been created in this connection and things are stuck now. I mean, nothing moves smoothly. It's like the wheel of fortune, which is like moving and, creating brand new mornings every day. No, things are absolutely stuck here. So, yes, I am contemplating turning my back on this connection completely because I can't take any more sleepless nights. I'm done. Sleepless nights, stress, tension. Why did they say this? Why didn't they message? Why are they, doing this, that, and the other? I'm done with them and I can't have any more sleepless nights. I'm done with, the stress and tension that this connection comes with. So what did they do, person B? Tell me more. What happened? Person B says they disrespected me. They never leveled up to be the King of Pentacles, to offer me a commitment to make me feel honored and respected as the Queen of Pentacles. So I'm upset. Yeah, there was nothing on offer here. No stable new beginning or stability. Let's, build together and let's grow together. In fact, they never made me feel that I was even worth their while. And to be honest, I don't want to waste the rest of my life reuniting with a person, giving them a second chance who's always going to hold back and going to be in third parties and never offer me any kind of stability. So how do you see the connection now, person B? How do you feel about person A? How do you feel about the connection? Person B says, the only problem, Omkaratarot, that I have with my person is that they're very stubborn. They're like a false emperor. They just want to be the one who controls everything. When we talk, when we don't talk, when we meet, how this connection is going to go. This is like a very controlling person, and a true emperor wouldn't do that. A true emperor is loving, kind, generous, takes responsibility, would have made me feel safe and secure by now, but I see them now as an emperor in reverse. And that makes me feel so tired and so exhausted of having to deal with somebody it's always their way or the highway. Emperor in reverse. Why do you see them as the Emperor in reverse, person B? Person B says, I've already explained it to you, Omkaratarot. I'm not going to go into that again, but I feel maybe it's time for me to just shut this chapter down because they never, emotionally fulfilled me. I waited, but I realized all those 8 cups were empty. So I feel it's time for me to walk away, shut this chapter down and walk away and find, my 2 of cups somewhere else. Only because I'm so exhausted, I'm tired, I've tried and I've tried and I've tried so many times, battered and bruised, I'm done. I'm exhausted. 9 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, person B says, I can't stay in a land of confusion all my life. This was too troublesome. There was too much conflict and just waiting for them to choose me. Well, something came to light. Something came out maybe in this connection where I realized that maybe this is not the one, or they're not ready to commit to me or have long term with me. So, that's where you guys are at, and now let's check on the action cards. I'm going to take another deck for this one, Capricorn, and while I shuffle these cards, may I request you if you could just tap that like button for me, please. I've been told by YouTube it helps the videos to circulate a little more, and for me it just makes me happy to know how many of you I connect with, and newcomers and repeating viewers who haven't subscribed already. It's free for you to do so. Just tap the subscribe button and join our Omkara family. We welcome you in. So person A, let's start with you. Action from your end towards person B, or otherwise, since you see them now as your empress, you recognize this connection now, but a bit afraid that your person has now given up. So you'll have to be the one to take action, I guess. So can we expect any from you? 3 of Swords, yes, in reverse. They definitely want to heal what they broke. This person wants to heal that broken heart of this empress. And how do you intend to do that, by the way, person A? 3 of Swords in reverse. What's the 3 of Swords in reverse? How's that an action? They're trying to figure out. Yes, this person is stuck trying to figure it out, going through the tower. Now that they've realized, okay, the tower is now for person A. The shock of realizing, oh my God, has my person truly walked away from me? This is the exact card that person B had, right? Yes, I'm thinking of walking away. This person has come to that realization now. I think this person has come to some kind of enlightenment about this connection. Now they are going back and forth in their mind, figuring out what can I do now to heal the broken heart of person B, their empress. Okay, so they are still figuring it out, but going through a huge tower right now, realizing why or how they've lost that person, or why that person has walked away from them. Okay, person B, any action from your end towards person A or otherwise? 4 of Swords in reverse. I think person B says, I've been waiting, I was in retreat mode for a very long time, but I think it's time for me to get moving once again. not waiting around, praying and wishing that they, come back and do the right thing. Okay, so explain that to me, please. Four of Swords in reverse. Eight of Wands, Knight of Wands, and the Four of Cups. I think somewhere person B could be a bit depressed as well. Maybe they are still waiting for some communication from person A, waiting for person A to take some passionate action towards them. But because no action has been taken till now, person B could be feeling a little sad, a bit discontent at the lack of activity or the lack of offer from person A's side, right? So person B could be a bit sad, waiting for some, even though they're thinking of walking away, it's not a very happy feeling for person B. They are not happy. They were expecting person A to take some passionate action and, So person B is sitting a bit discontent, and person A is going through a tower. And that tower is like something that the universe brings in, an aha moment that, what did I do? And this is something that they didn't expect, right? So this is a spiritual connection, and both of you have to learn something from this connection. I would recommend, whichever side you're on, give it a little thought. Right? So that's all I have for you. Till next time then. Love and light. Take care. Namaste.